So guys, today I wanted to show to you guys, I already did a little bit of that, but putting into the max test that we can do, let's see what the Penguin can do, okay? Let's test it out, how far away we can use this missile and how can we use this missile. So first things first, what is the Penguin? Well, the Penguin is an anti-ship missile. It's a missile that it's meant to fire against ships, but in the game you can use it as an anti-tank weapon. It is getting added with the F5AG and the new event vehicle, and I gotta be honest, it is one of the most interesting missiles we have in the game because there's basically nothing like it because of the way that you have to use this missile. So again, like I said, it is a TV guided missile, but it's not used in the same manner. Why is that? Because as you see, the F5 doesn't have any screens inside the aircraft, so you gotta actually lock this thing with technically the HUD. So technically you are using a seeker of the HUD, or not really that, but basically the third person HUD for you to get a proper lock onto the target. And this thing has a pretty good FOV, which means that you don't have to be as precise on the launch as you are with other missiles, and it means that with that you can get some very interesting kills, as you're gonna see at the end of the video, with more than 40-50 kilometers of a range. It's just weird to find targets without a camera at those ranges, right? So how it will work is basically like this. You're gonna click the first time to shoot your missile, and it will appear that orange square there, and then you're gonna find a target that you want to shoot, for example that AA system, and you're gonna point the middle of the square there, and it will try to get a lock. As you see, it's not getting a proper lock for some reason. Why is it not getting a lock? That is weird. That was weird. That was actually weird. Hold up. This is not supposed to happen. What? Well, basically you get a lock and you fire the missile. But the thing is, you don't really need to get a proper lock if you use the map that I'm gonna show to you guys later. Let me just show to you guys what it can do in a shorter distance. So basically you're gonna have to find a target. So that's the main problem with this thing. So you're gonna have to find a target right there. Why is the missile not locking? That is the weirdest thing ever. Hold up. Let me try to use it like that. Yeah, now it worked. So this is weird. It was working properly this morning, but now you basically have to kinda use the map again. So that is weird. That is weird. This is a very different missile from what I am accustomed with. You're gonna see I'm in the same test, and I'm gonna restart and see if it is bugged or something, but it should be getting a lock no matter what. But basically you're gonna have to use, I think, the mission to, like the waypoint, this waypoint to get a lock, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Now it's getting the lock. That is weird. So I think it was bugged before there, but anyway, you have the square, you clicked once, you're gonna put in the middle there, and you're gonna just try to have a lock if it works. It doesn't want to work, but if you put the missile with the actual this is weird. It's not actually locking the target. It just went for the place that I locked in the ground. This is very weird. For some reason, like, you're gonna see a clip that I did just now and it worked immensely. But basically what you can do is choose a target with your waypoint selector, and then you're gonna click to actually turn it on the missile and then try to fire the missile. I think that's the best way to make it work, which is kind of odd. And why is that? Why is it odd? Because guys, this missile actually is guided by INS. It's guided by inertial navigation system up to like all the range basically. And when it's very close, it will actually turn its seeker on. So it's kind of weird. So I'm gonna show to you guys again how to use it in a short range, and then we're gonna test with a 50-kilometer shot. So again, I'm just choosing a target using the waypoint marker over here. So I'm gonna like choose kind of a target there. That should be it. Waiting for the missile to reload. Then I turn it on second time, and then I fire the missile, and I wait for the hit. So basically this is how it will work. It will fly with INS. Now we turn the seeker on. It's getting confused a little bit by multiple targets, but it went for the other one there. So you get the idea, right? You basically aim for a target with your waypoint to basically give the INS the point where the target is, and then you warm up the missile, and then you fire. You will notice that this works like really well in the longer ranges. So let's try to do like a 50-kilometer shot now. Gonna climb up there to see if I can make it work. So for example, guys, we could do something like this. I select a target. We're gonna try to see if it works, okay? And it is at 66 kilometers. Why did it do that? And we're gonna try to put the range on a maximum range capacity over here. This thing technically has 55 kilometers of a range, but I tested a little bit and it will probably be around 50, okay? So we're gonna wait until like 49 kilometers to see if it actually works, okay? I just pointed in a general direction where the target is, as you see. I can like do it again, just a little bit better. And I'm gonna wait for the range to get in. Around 49, let's see. It's locking. We can fire the missile, and now we wait. And this will be the way that you use this missile. Of course, this is kind of a really pushing to the limits kind of situation of the missile. But it is something for you to have in mind of what this thing is capable of. You normally wouldn't use it like this in a ground battle, because they're just, I mean, I don't think the map in ground battles have more than 40 kilometers. But at the end of the day, it is a way. And how it works, it is basically using the inertial navigation system. This thing actually has a pretty substantial inertial navigation system. It actually has one of the best inertial navigation system I ever seen in the game for a missile, because look how much time I'm talking with you guys, and the missile is just going. The burning is still there, and the inertial navigation system is the thing that is guiding the missile. Remember, the seeker of this thing only has 2.5 kilometers of a range, so it means that it's flying with the inertial navigation up to 2.5 kilometers, and then it will go and do the strike with the IR guidance. But yeah, it's a pretty good one. Like, it's been like what, a minute and 15 seconds more or less, I think, and it's just going a 50-kilometer shot, and the missile is going directly to the target, as you see. So let's wait to see how it performs. But again, I mean, you probably wouldn't use it like this, especially because targets can move. It's like 2 or 3 minutes while the missile is flying, so you probably wouldn't use it like this. But it's just to show to you guys that the 10-20 kilometer mark can be used. It's just in a weird, different way, because you don't have the camera to look for the target. And yeah, look at this. The burn is over. 4 kilometers. 3 kilometers, and 2.5. Target acquired, yes, at 1 point something, and there you go, a 50-kilometer shot with that missile. This is how good this thing can be. Again, it's a little bit different to use, but it can do some wonders with this thing. And yeah, basically this is it, guys. The Penguin is a missile that it might not have the full capabilities that it has in real life for now, but it's still pretty interesting. It is a missile that it's very different from what you normally see, mainly because normally you do have a camera for any TV guided missile. This is, I think, the first one that you have to use a third like person camera to guide that TV guided missile, or an IR in this case guided missile. So it is pretty interesting. I gotta say, it is pretty interesting. So I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and see you guys on the next one. Bye guys, see you.